Hi and welcome to V's Taste Buds. My name is Varens and today I am going to show you how I made this delicious oven baked Ghana goat meat jollof. If you want to see how I accomplished this, then keep watching this video. So to get started, I have here about a pack of goat meat freshly cut and washed, half an onion slice, 2 whole onions cut into 4, some ginger, minced garlic, 3 whole tomatoes cut and the tomato seeds are out, 2 6-ounce cans of tomato paste, 2 Maggi shrimp tablet, and 2 original Maggi cube. So I went ahead and added the onions, ginger, and garlic to my blender. And then added a bit of water, then 2 habanero peppers. Then I gave it a blend. Then I went ahead and added my goat meat to a heating pan and let it cook for about 5 minutes. I didn't add no water or marinade just yet because I wanted to char the meat first to give it a smoky flavor. So now that my meat is charred nicely, I went ahead and added my Maggi shrimp and 1 Maggi cube. Give it a nice stir. Then I went ahead and added a half a tablespoon of salt. The same for onion powder and some garlic powder. And then added a quarter of my blended marinade, then let it cook for about 20 minutes. In a heating pan, I added a cup of oil, then left it to heat and then added my sliced onions. Then I went ahead and added a half tablespoon of curry powder, gave it a stir and let it cook for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I added some tomato paste to the oil and onions. Then I was just scraping out everything because tomato paste, you don't want to waste them. So I got almost everything into my pan. Then I gave it a very nice stir just to make sure that everything is spread out. And I'm always waiting for your call, but I don't know you don't want me sometimes, so I'ma run you out many girls. But you're always ignoring them. I know that you are thinking of me. You can know that you like me, yeah. I went ahead and added some water to cook down the paste. Also make sure that your fire is on medium heat to low so you don't burn your paste. So after 20 minutes, my meat is cooked and I took it out and set it aside. end product of the meat as well as the sauce. Afterwards, I heated a pan with oil, then fried my meat. Be careful not to burn yourself because the oil splatters everywhere. So in order to avoid the splattering, make sure you take your pan off the fire and set it aside and put your meat in there. Then, lower your heat and let your meat cook. So after 5 minutes, my goat meat is nice and ready. It is not too hard and it's not too soft. It's just perfect. And look at this beauty. Wow, what a good meat. My mouth is watering already. Now that the paste is cooked down, I added my blended mixture to it, but this time notice how the blended mixture looks different, and that's because I added fresh tomatoes to it. So I let that cook down for about 8 minutes. And then added my meat sauce to enhance its flavor. I also added a tablespoon and a half of my famous chicken bouillon, then about 5 drops of Maggi sauce. Now that the food is cooking, I went ahead and just cleaned up my area. As you can see in my first video, I told you already I don't like a messy kitchen, so I clean as I go. Of course, you can have goat meat around me. I just had to taste it. And when I tell you that goat meat was hitting, like, you wouldn't even believe me. I'm even doing a happy dance. After 20 minutes, my stew is cooked. So I went ahead and scooped out the oil out of the stew just to make sure I don't have like excess oil in there. And having an oily rice is not good. So after that, I added in 4 cups of jasmine rice, nicely washed. Then I gave it a mix. So now I'm adding the rice to my foil pan. Then I went ahead and set my oven to about 350 degrees and covered up the rice, and I just put it in there to let it cook for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I checked on my rice. It still needs cooking time, but I went ahead and used a fork to pick out the rice. By doing this, it helps the rice not to stick together. Also, make sure that you're not scraping the bottom of your pan with your fork because it might leave tiny holes in your pan, and that will leak into the oven, and you don't want to deal with all that mess, so be careful picking the rice. After an hour of cooking, I gave the rice a nice stir, and I went ahead and added my goat meat to it. Then I left it in for just like 5 minutes. Then I went ahead and just took out the rice from the pan and added it to my bowl. just to make sure I am not overcooking anything. So after I put my rice in the bowl, this is what you get. This is oven baked Ghana goat meat jollof. It doesn't get any better than this. It was very delicious, amazing, sweet, all that jazz. Like, these taste buds right in your kitchen, okay? And I went ahead and just plated my own food because I love plating my own food. I added some salad and some eggs to my meal. So this is the end result. If you want to see more how I accomplish this recipes, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And also don't forget to turn on your post notification bell. Thank you for watching.